So I hope you like those little clips of that Kenmure Castle that I put in. Hopefully I've put in at the beginning of this, or it's pretty irrelevant what I'm saying. So what I wanted to just go on about just now was I started this the artist's way. I think I said in my last vlog. I like to do this maybe at the beginning of the year. It just kind of gives my creativity a kickstart at the beginning of each year. I've only done it a couple of times, and it was Kate Kavanagh I was talking about. I know, I do that. I read that, and also I think I first heard about it from Burgess Taylor. She does a lot of journaling and creative things, and she also has a Facebook group specifically for going along with the artist's way, which I need to look up because I haven't been on it for a long time, and I need to check it and maybe see if it's still active. I'm not sure because there wasn't many people in it, and it's one of those things you just kind of go on and do it as you're doing it, sort of thing, and then you know other people can join in or not. So what I wanted to show you, this. In it always goes on about artist dates and things like that. You can do it for yourself, and it's for your own creativity. Always make sure you have an artist date. And I don't know if it's for a month, once a month, or once a week. I can't remember. I'll have to look through the book again because, you know, it's probably about 5 minutes I read it, so I forget quite easily. So because everything's in lockdown just now, you know, you can't just go out somewhere and because everything is closed. So what I've done, I used to do art journaling quite a long time ago, and I always enjoyed it. It was just fun. I'm not in any way an artist. I can't draw or things like that, but you don't have to when you're doing art journaling. You just do whatever. It's almost like scrapbooking, collage and painting all in one. You know, you just do whatever. So I got this thing. This is a Arrangers. It's Dilutions Creative Journal. This is the small one. I have a larger one. I think I've shown it before, that uses a book of shadows. But basically you open this guy up and they have like a little, no, wrong side, pocket thing. It's quite good because it does that, and then it's just inside. So what I've started doing, I just started this last night, but I'll be using this for my artist dates. So I've just made some backgrounds, I don't know if you can see that. So there's that one, it's a matte medium, and then I had, what are they called? Gelatos. There's these little, they're almost like gel crayons or something, I suppose you call it. And then I've just added some washi tape and all that. So these are just the backgrounds I've started just now. That's another one. And I don't have a lot because I used to do art journaling. I've followed a lot of people that did art journaling. And when they're doing this thing where they ink along edges of things to make it look like shadows and things like that, they have, I think they're the big pit markers that you just use, and then you rub it before it dries, and well, I don't have them and they're expensive and I don't have the money anyway. So these are, I just use Crayola Super Trips, and if you just do a little bit at a time and then rub it, it's almost the same. That was maybe a bit too dark when I look at it now, but I still like the effect. And Crayola Super Tips are dead cheap, so I'm quite happy with that one. And then this one I just did, but I'm not sure what I'm going to do with it. These are just from, it was a children's, was it the Poisoner's Handbook that I had that I really liked. So this I'm going to use for my artist dates because, yeah, I really want to get back into, and it's not something, I don't have to worry about being, you know, better than what I am. You just do it. It's just for you. It's just something you can get messy as you like, do whatever. It's a good way of maybe putting down how you're feeling at the time. I know a lot of people do that. I've watched a lot of art journal flip throughs, and yeah, some of them can be very personal. But I don't know why I'm holding this up. It's just a notebook. Another tip somebody told me as well. Is it Dee Williams I watch? Williamson. She does a lot of collage, and it's in the big one like the one I've got. And she just puts down images from books or magazines and that, and then she kind of makes an image out. She paints over it and things like that. So she's really good. But she said, when you're doing this, which is why I've not went consecutively, with these, if you do random pages, if you don't just go through one after the other, it helps the spine of the book. So that's an interesting. So that's what I'm going to use for my artist dates. Now, just a matter of interest, and I'm sure I've shown these before as well. The other Julia Cameron books I have is The Right to Write and The Sound of Paper. So I might just reread these as well as I'm doing the artist's way. Just because I feel the need, like I say, at the beginning of each year, just to kind of restart my creativity, to give it a little kickstart. Just because sometimes at the beginning of the year, you have all these things you want to do, and I think especially after 2020, you have all these things you want to do, and sometimes it can feel like, well, how do you start? You don't feel overwhelmed because obviously people, not everyone, I have to admit, I have to say it to that, not everyone, but you try and do what you think you're capable of doing, so you don't overwhelm yourself. But sometimes you have to try and think of how to get started. So that's why I'm hoping, I mean, I have nowhere I've started, and I've already kind of got into bits getting into the flow. I find that I'm getting a bit slow into getting things started properly. I'm just sort of plodding steadily along, but I need to go a bit faster. And this is hopefully going to kickstart my creativity a little bit. So yeah, that's it for this little bit of a vlog. I'm going to get ready for my live stream, which I made a mistake about. I accidentally scheduled it for 12 midnight instead of 12 midday. So I had somebody contact me very kindly on Instagram asking if I was okay, which I thought was quite sweet. But he was like, damn it, scheduled it for the wrong 12. So I'm going to get ready for that, and yeah, and we'll see what else I can find for this vlog. I'm trying to get better at doing my vlogs, make them more instead of me just sitting talking to the camera, but it's the time, it's finding the time, and not everybody's interested. I don't do an awful lot that's interesting, you know. So yeah, I'll find something to do. So I finally just started my live stream. There's always a bit of a panic before I start doing these things because sometimes things start going, like my internet went off this morning, my laptop's been a bit funny. I'm going to have to, I don't know, try and do a virus check. Even though a regular one is done, I need to do another one, I think. Do a more thorough one. And yeah, it's just been a bit stressful this morning. just trying to make sure everything, apart from the fact that I also scheduled it at the wrong time. I scheduled it for midnight by accident instead of lunchtime, which is when I normally do it. So, yeah, let's just hope it all goes well. So my live stream ended rather abruptly. I got to just after as the second sprint ended, it just froze. It wouldn't let me back in. So since I only had one person watching, which is a shame because she's come quite often, I've just had to call it a day. I don't think it's, I was thinking it was StreamYard, but now I'm thinking, because there's so many things that are going slow or they're freezing up on my laptop. I think it's my laptop. I think it's time to get a new one. What I'm going to do is do it regularly has virus scans, that's all scheduled, but I think I will do a really detailed one because I don't know if maybe something's being missed or what, so I'm going to do that now. Yeah, so I'm rather annoyed because this is about, I'm sure last week the same thing happened. I had to stop early because it went a bit funny, and it's annoying, especially when I'm trying to build up the fact that, you know, want to do these regularly so people can come along and write with me in that. So it's kind of annoying, but there's not an awful lot I can do about it until I have the money to get another laptop. Annoying, but not a lot I can do right now. So this is what I've been using today to try and up my word count for today. This is forthewords.com, and I've managed to, let me just, so you come on to For the Words, and this is in the forest, no sorry, this is Monsters in the Wilderness, and you can choose whatever monster you want to battle, and usually it's a word count like that. This one is actually right for 5 minutes. This one is write 100 words, and it gives you 20 minutes to do it in. So I've managed, well actually you can see it there, 200 words, 30 minutes. So I've found this, I mean, I've heard people talk about it before, and I have been on it before, but I've never really used it properly. And today I thought I'll give it a bash because of, I've got an ambitious writing schedule this year, and I wanted to make sure that I did it. So I thought, well, why not make things fun? I can't always just sit and just write. Sometimes you need a little bit more. So I've tried this and I've found it a lot of fun today. I probably wouldn't use it all the time. You might need to be a bit more focused than I can be because I get distracted with shiny things. But yeah, I'm well pleased. That's 2,000 words in 2 hours, and a little less than 2 hours actually, because you're fighting not only the time, your own time, but on here as well to battle monsters. So yeah, well worth the effort, I think. So that's For the Words, the number 4 thewords.com. So I'm going to end this little vlog here. I've had quite a good week so far. Past few days have been quite good writing wise. I've started, as I put in that little clip, using For the Words, and I've found it really helpful. I don't know if it's maybe the novelty of it that's making it easier to write. So I'm about to get started again in that. I've been out this morning doing chores and things like that, so I need to get set up. I'll have some lunch first, I think, and then get into the writing. I've got my son and his fiance coming over. They're in the process of finding somewhere else to live from their old flat to another one, so they've got a lot of their stuff in storage at my place and at his fiance's place, but their PCs are here, so they're coming over to play on their PC, do some gaming. So I'm going to get writing, so hopefully, not that I mind, but because it's not as if it happens very often, but hopefully I won't get disturbed too much that way. And I also wanted to point out this, not that I will be having, because it is only lunchtime, but I've found this Dead Man's Fingers raspberry rum is my new favourite drink at the moment. A little bit of that with some lemonade. It's really, really nice, but it's lunchtime. I can wait until it's at least dark before I start on that. But yes, that was just, I had it sitting there showing somebody. We were talking about it. I can't remember who I was talking to. And I just pointed out, yes, that's really nice. So, yeah, I'm going to get some writing done. I've also been changing the pages in my planner. I've put them back to the printed ones, but I might do a separate video on that. So, hope you like this video. Please like, comment and subscribe, and I will speak to you again sometime soon. Bye.